wanted to do a quick curly update. I've been wearing my hair curly most of the summer. The last time I wore it straight was the beginning of August, and then I wore it straight twice in July. And this is my hair right now after doing a trim on it. Because, okay, I'm scissor happy, and I know that it's given me some setbacks in my hair journey as far as trying to grow my hair out. But I was recently looking at some pictures in my own little photo journal, and I saw a picture of when I did a cut. Like, that was a major cut though, like a year and a half ago. When I was looking at that picture recently, I noticed the shape of my hair when it was curly, when it was in a braid out. It almost didn't even matter what curly style, it just fell into a really nice shape. And when your hair grows out, it's not like you have to keep cutting on your hair. You know, it's up to you, it's personal preference. But for me, I did kind of miss that shaping. And of course, you see all the videos online. People are visiting salons and getting curly cuts done. And so, of course, I was kind of like, I wonder if I want a new shape. So, anyway, for me, my layers on top are the shortest because of that last cut. And then I always had this long area down here. So whenever I was doing a wash and go, all of the rest of my hair is like stacking and fuller. And then I would have these pieces that hang down like all by themselves that were just like above my ear, and they would just hang down. And so they looked stringy. And so I've noticed it for a really long time, and I kept telling myself, well, I should cut that. But then also knowing that that's the longest section on the sides, I didn't want to cut it. And I don't have to worry about the back. Of course, this back piece back here, these are like the longest parts of my hair, but they shrink up so much it doesn't matter. What I found online was a chat. One lady responded that she uses the beveling technique to cut her hair. I looked into this beveling technique. I wasn't really able to find any videos on it, but basically explains you take your top layers if they're shorter, and then you take the long layers down here. So you would take like a section, okay, and then I had these long pieces hanging out down here and these little short pieces. So you kind of bring them up about 45-degree angle like this, and then you would trim all of these to match up where that shortest piece comes out. So like if the shortest piece comes out here, then you just kind of cut all of those, and then when you release them, they give you this angled effect like this. So instead of all of your hair starting to grow out triangular like, it kind of does like this instead. So that's what I did. I've been wearing it curly since then. This was like this week, and I almost don't want to straighten it again because I don't want to really see how much hair I cut, because I did it on curly hair, and you know when you cut your hair on curly hair instead of straight, you're actually cutting more than, so there were some places where I was pretty forgiving and I just cut, you know, I just took a little tiny piece off the end of the curl. But this is it. And I just noticed that earlier this week when I was trying to do it before the cut, and I would do like this, and I was trying to fluff my hair, it wasn't fluffing up. Like there's this big long shag piece, and then it would, but now it just like when I fluff it up, it, you know, kind of stays up fuller, and then it's still, I don't know, I love it. I really like it. Like the other night I showed my mom that I cut my hair, and she's like, why'd you cut your hair? And I'm just like, but I really love it. And I mean, it's not that short. So if you look here, it's not that short. You know, it just, I've got a lot more shrinkage because of course I had some really lazy curls from using heat. And so a lot of those are gone now, and so my hair's like really So, and even at the top, I kind of took care of some loose pieces. I do still have a loose piece around here somewhere that was like a really loose curl. Yeah, I think that might be it right there. But anyways, oh, and here's the back. The back really isn't that different because like I said, this part, I didn't want to really mess with it too much. But that's the back. So, and the bangs, I'm still working on the bangs as far as they're coming along, because there's just these two big clumps in here that still have like a little bit that I'm gonna trim when they get a little bit longer. I might come back maybe at the end of the year or the beginning or January, something like that, like 4 months, and see where my progress is, because hopefully if I've retained 2 inches within that time, I'll be back to the length. And I don't know if this shape is gonna have to be recut at that point. I don't really want to be at the same length forever, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and have fun with this. The other way that I have cut my hair into a really cool shape the last time that I did it, it wasn't with this beveling technique. I basically just did like, I think I pulled my hair all back into a bun and let my hair air dry completely. And then when I went ahead and brushed all my hair out, it was like a blowout. So I guess you could do a blowout, but if you didn't want to use heat, you could just brush all of your hair out. And I just brushed it out as far as it would go, like up, like a big lion's mane. And then I just cut it, you know, more rounded, because there were some parts that stuck out like this. And so I just kind of cut around those edges. And then when it was wet again and curly again, it just all kind of fell into this really cute shape. So that's how I shaped it last time. So I know a lot of us are looking at all these videos and people going to salons and paying lots of money for these curly haircuts that they sometimes like, sometimes they love. But I've just been shaping my own hair because I don't have money like that. There is a curly salon near me, but I know when you're cutting on curly hair, you are cutting a lot more, and I'm just not, I don't want to let go of too much of my length. And I don't know, it's so much thicker too. Okay, I really love my haircut. And I didn't really have to take off a lot. There were just some really tiny pieces that I clipped here and there, and I love it. So anyway, that's that. Just wanted to give you that update.